Hi guys, it's Ray. We are going to pour a couple small molds today. The Alex's store, I think it's Alex's, Alexes, sent to me this beautiful package of Micas. And I haven't had time to dive into it yet. It actually arrived with a bunch of Christmas gifts and got put to the side briefly, but this is the 24 pack. The link, I believe, has other packs as well. The link will be in the description below. So let's see what we have. Oh, these are big jars of Micas. Wow. Oh, yeah. These are going to be fun. Steel blue. I'm going to flip them upside down so I can see the colors. That one says tumbleweed. I'm going to pour just a couple of snowflakes, so I'm going to pull probably these two blues, but I'm going to keep looking. I'm also going to use these on a couple of tumblers now that they're opened. These colors are fantastic. And this box actually says soap shop on it. They're good for soap making as well as tumblers and resin, etc. Oh, that color's really pretty too. Royal blue. Charcoal. This one's really pretty too. It says brilliant green, but it's a bluish color. And black. So, I think I'm going to do these two. And I'm just going to do these small snowflake molds. The ones I got from my Temu haul. Temu, whatever it is. I'm going to put on another glove. I don't have any idea how much these are going to take, so I'm going to start with 30 mLs for each one. Or thereabouts. It's probably going to be too much, actually. So I think I'm actually going to cut that back to about 20. Now that I'm looking at it in the cup, it feels like a lot. Grab a little spoon. I'm going to put about that much in there. We like those about that much measurements. Set that aside. And I'm going to go ahead and pour in slowly. This mold's tricky. Probably going to end up with a lot of flash, which would be a nightmare on this mold. So I'm going to let that one work on leveling itself a bit while I mix up this one. I wish I'd used my thinner measuring cups. These ones don't really have any flex or give. Okay, so this one's mostly leveled off. I'm going to grab my popsicle stick back and see if I can't carefully fill the last couple spots. Now I'm not going to torch this or anything. I will get a little spritzer of alcohol, but I'm going to actually grab a coaster mold quick. Took me a minute to find one. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that original blue again. And mix up one more cup. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start pouring. This is actually a big coaster mold, so I'm going to need to mix up or use some more of that resin, that mix up resin. Oops. I have more mixed. I'm going to need to use more of it. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm not going to mix any more mica in. I'm just going to use whatever's left in the cup. So I'm still not quite full. So what I'm going to do is mix a little bit of white in the rest of the resin, because I want to see if the white's like pearly or white. I mean, Mica's all pearly, but some of it has like more pearl, and it actually is called pearl, so hopefully. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little stick and start swirling it. So I'm just going to go ahead and spritz it. I don't know if you can see that, where the bubbles pop on the top. You don't want to do a ton. And I'll kind of keep an eye on it for a little bit. And as more rise, I'll give it a quick spritz again. Okay, so it is the next day. I'm going to go ahead and get these unmolded. Hopefully these come out okay, because these are pretty thin molds. So I'll start peeling them back. Oh, that is beautiful. I thought about poking a hole in it to put a hanger on it, but I honestly think I could just put a ribbon through one of the existing holes, or just around two of the little spikes. But look at how gorgeous that is. They would have filled easier and been more bubble free had my epoxy been warmer again. So the epoxy I used is pretty thick. So let's see what this one looks like. Oh. See, I thought I put too much of that original blue in, but that is really pretty. I may, if you watch on my other channel, I did some Temu hauls, and I have some of these stickers that I wanted to try putting into resin in coasters and trays and things. And I do think I'm going to try one of these on here. These were the holographic ones. They were different earthy type things, I guess. They're holographic on both sides, so it's hard for me to tell. There. Mix up some resin for some cups anyways, and once I get that mixed up, I'll pop back in and we'll pour just a little tiny layer of resin in the center to seal this in. So this is how they look hanging on the tree. This one I tied around the top. Beautiful. And this one I looped through one of those little center holes. I absolutely love these. So I'm going to get back to the coaster. Okay, so I have my epoxy mixed up and I'm just going to pour a little bit in. I don't want to fill the well entirely, but I want enough to coat the sticker. And this epoxy was super warm when I mixed it, so it should just kind of flow around on its own. So, there we go. I'm just going to torch it real quick because I do have like 3 bubbles. But that is it. These are good to go, or this is good to go. It'll just cure and be done. So, that is it. These micas are fantastic. Links will be below.